Health, the FDA has given the green light to a treatment now for recurrent yeast infections. In clinical trials, Dr. Tricia Shaw says the approved antifungal medication, Vivjoa, was nearly 90% effective in resolving these kind of infections for up to 50 weeks. That compared to a much lower percent in the control group.
Yeast infections are often very bothersome. The symptoms of yeast infections can be abnormal discharge, pain, itchiness, fever. So it can cause lots of problems and irritate and really become a nuisance for several women. So it's really important that we are able to address their concerns and really be able to treat them, and especially patients who really suffer from these recurrent yeast infections.
Dr. Shaw says the medication should be taken with food and is not intended for women who have the potential to become pregnant. About 75% of women in the U.S. do develop this kind of vaginal infection, leading to nearly 1.5 million medical visits every year. And researchers have found that between the year 2000 and 2019, more than 9 million deaths worldwide were linked to air pollution. Over 90% of those deaths occurred in low-income and middle-income countries. Ambient air pollution can even penetrate buildings, coming into places where people live and work. And the FDA has approved the first steroid-free topical medication for psoriasis in 25 years. The approval of something called VTAMA for mild, moderate, even severe plaque psoriasis in adults comes with no restrictions on where on the body it can be used or even for how long. VTAMA was being evaluated in 2 ongoing trials for adults and children with atopic dermatitis, and initial results are expected by the mid-2023.